Welcome back, everybody, to Keep Your Cool. I am your boy, Ra-Lus.
What's up, guys? Edgar.
What's up, guys? Eli.
Now, if you guys saw our virtual podcast, you noticed that was the introduction of Eli. You can call him Eli. You can call him Ellie. However you want. Give yourself a proper introduction just in case if they didn't see our virtual podcast.
All right. Well, actually, my whole name is Elimelech.
Oh,
You already knew that.
That's
you don't remember.
No, I know. I don't like calling you because it's too long.
Yeah.
Elimelech.
Yeah. So everybody calls me Eli. You
Eli.
know, English, Eli. Espanol, Eli.
Eli.
He sounds kind of gay, but I don't give a shit.
Well, now we live in the world where you can be okay being gay.
That's all right, bro. We support you at the end of the day. It's all good, bro.
So, today, ahorita que dices que bíblico or español and all that, I learned a new word today. Oh, I learned, not a new word. I learned what it is.
What it means.
I was telling my daughter, tenía una arete aquí. No, not, she was pretending she had an arete and she's like, oh, look. I'm like, quítate eso. You don't want to be a donkey. No quieres ser un burro. And my wife's like, un güey. Dije, no, el burro es el güey. Le dice, no, ese es el toro. I'm like, what the fuck? And so my suegros, who are old school Mexicans, they corrected me. Dijeron que no, que el toro es el güey without the nuts. Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh, so es basically un toro castrado. You know, like, ya no tiene nuts.
Neutered.
He got neutered. So you learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Like, ahorita que dices Elimelech, I know that's, ¿cómo se llama? Biblical, right? Es de Biblia ese nombre,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, viene de la Biblia. And, it means God is my king.
What is it?
God is my king. Dios es mi rey.
Oh, okay. I was going to tell you if you live by your name. No, es cierto.
I don't think anybody does, bro.
Well, actually, no, I'm going to say no, but yes, for me, Raúl, in Egyptian, it means, I think we talked about it last time, no?
Yeah.
Que estaba pedo. No pedo, que pensabas que estaba pedo. But my last name means, not my last name, my first name means traveler. Or like un bohemian, ¿verdad? So I was like, oh, I like the song Bohemian Rhapsody. I like la pinche cerveza Bohemia. And my name is basically un traveler. And then so, if I had the money, I would go for it. So yo me imagino that I can travel. So maybe my mind does travel all over the world.
Yeah.
Porque no tengo dinero para hacer eso. So why?
What's el TikTok?
Ahora ya, nomás ya miro los videos.
Just go through there like, oh man, I could have been there.
Esos cañones, esa pinche, esa waterfall. Y why am I bringing up all this Hispanic stuff como Elimelech, Raúl, even though it was Egyptian, Edgar, who's
You don't even
now,
know what this stands for, huh?
What, Edgar?
Yeah.
What does it stand for actually? Does it mean like the cholos that cut their hair?
Nah, dude, no. Eso means ese mujeriegos.
Nah, shut the fuck up.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't know what that stands for. Never searched it up.
Now, well, your name's a culture now. It's a meme.
Yeah, I know.
So that's kind of cool in a way.
Get the Edgar cut.
Ahí está, hasta es un corte.
Yeah, nah.
I wish I had the Raúl cut.
Bruh.
Now,
This is ridiculous.
when it comes to that cultura of Edgar, basically, si somos, es un Latino cut.
Yeah.
Eso es natural. So it got me thinking, not about Edgars in Hollywood, but more like Latinos in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Como hemos estado representados in Hollywood, not just by the music artists and not just Mexicans or Hispanics. I'm just talking Latinos overall. That means you can be Chileno, Argentino, Colombiano. Did you make it just by acting? Or did you make it by singing? So the first one that really pops out to my head, I don't know if you guys saw this when you guys were young, Ricardo Montalbán. Él era, believe it or not, have you seen Star Trek?
Nah.
No? ¿Tú? No.
I mean, I've seen episodes, but I haven't been like in it
Más
to be like.
aparte que estamos hablando del pasado, right? Del mero pasado. I'm pretty sure you guys know Khan, el malo. Like, Khan! Even salen in new movies. He was Khan, and I never knew that fool was actually Mexican. And I think, though, even though para mí no parecía mexicano, I feel that el que representó a los latinos, at least in the 90s, it was Antonio Banderas.
Yeah.
I mean, you're older than me, so maybe you have a different opinion.
Yeah, all right.
No, yeah, I'm not gonna. You're probably by what?
36.
Ahí está. Tengo 33 y apenas los cumplí. So technically, you're older by 4 years. Okay, so let's say in los 90s, because I was a baby, who would you say that represent the Latinos that you're like, oh, fuck, oh, este güey es Latino and he's in a movie? Not including.
Antonio Banderas was one of them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about Mario Almada or Eric Estrada. Perdón, not Eric Estrada. Eric del Castillo. Vicente Fernández con sus 2 pistolas. Oh no, that's Cantinflas. Cantinflas 2 pistolas.
Yo no sé, bro.
¿You haven't seen Cantinflas? ¿No sabes Cantinflas?
Nah, dude.
Well, if we go by Mexican filmmaking, yes, we can name a lot that we grew up with.
Yeah.
Cantinflas. Right? Cantinflas would be like your main one, maybe.
Maybe.
Pedro Infante. Yes.
Pedro
Chente.
Infante, yeah.
Chente. Okay. La India María.
Oh, everybody knows that one.
I mean, and of course, if you're perverted like this guy, los pinches albañiles, el día de los albañiles.
I haven't seen that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Con Alfonso Sayas?
I'm gonna have to search it up,
El
bro.
enano Tuntún?
Tuntún.
Oh, come on.
Dude, you can start naming all these things like, la neta, I don't know what you're talking about.
Tuntún, who was the little guy?
Yeah. You never saw the Mexican movies? El día de los albañiles, really?
I barely saw them, yeah.
So, this was basically... It was all like a comedy. It was like just straight up comedy, but also like very perverted comedy.
If you talk about perverted right now, for me, bro, that's like all hentai and anime.
No, I mean, there's still movies out there that can be perverted.
No,
though.
I know, but I'm saying that's mostly what I watch.
In there, like actual animes show that?
Sí, güey. Se llama Ecchi, güey.
Oh, I guess. I mean, it's a cartoon at the end of the day. So for me, it's like, it's whatever. It's anime. It's a cartoon.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
una caricatura, ¿no? Es lo que yo quiero decir. So, para mí, when we talk about cartoons, I'm like, who did it first? You can kind of say, what, The Simpsons was borderline touching de los back in the day?
Yeah.
See, no? The
That
Simpsons?
would be that one, but South Park has always crossed the line with
Sí,
a
pero
lot of
primero
things.
The Simpsons.
I know, but I'm saying like...
Before that was the Flintstones, no?
No,
I don't think they
but-
touched it, though.
No, they weren't really like...
Not
say,
that
like-
edgy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They weren't raunchy or anything like that. Nah.
So in Mexico, those fools were like the edgy. Like we're talking about like en todas las movies, Alfonso Sayas se tiene que meter con una girl. En
Yeah.
todas sus movies.
So that's raunchy right
yeah,
there.
like that's yo hasta te enfadas, pero you're like, si estás morrito, you're like, ooh, shit. So, pero lo que quiero decir yo acá en Hollywood, ya aquí en like Marvel movies, freaking in the 90s cuando era Stallone y Arnold, que you're like, ¿quién los representa? It was Antonio Banderas.
Yeah.
I don't think there's one before him más que Ricardo Montalbán, pero él no se hizo big. Y Antonio Banderas, I think he made it big. El único pedo que for me, Antonio Banderas from Spain, that means he's European. Right?
Yeah, he's not really a Latino.
I mean, técnicamente, Enrique Iglesias from there, and people love him con los latinos que cantan español, but
Yeah.
I mean, for me, le tiro más, le puedo decir que un Bad Bunny is more Latino, una Karol G, una Shakira, because they're from de acá de este lado, but
I mean, Machete did pretty good too.
Machete, Danny Trejo,
Yeah, that fool came out in a lot of movies.
a lot of movies, but would
Yeah.
you say que...
Was he big? Not really, but he did come out in a lot of movies as sides. But I mean, at least I think you gotta give him props at the same time.
Yeah, I
bro.
will give him props, pero who would you rather say, oh, yo prefiero ser un Danny Trejo o yo prefiero ser un Antonio Banderas?
Danny Trejo, fool,
In
'cause that
movies,
fool's
in
badass,
movies, in
bro.
movies.
So you can't play it.
As long as you're coming Hollywood, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, actually, at the end
that's
of the day,
true.
dude,
Como
you're still getting paid to come out in a movie.
como uno that made it big ya de viejo en Hollywood era Eugenio Derbez.
Yeah.
Que él no llegó a ser como el number 2. Como cuando Cantinflas llegó a Hollywood,
Yeah.
él llegó as the second guy. Con Around the World in 80 Days, that it was remade with Jackie Chan later on. Pero ya de ahí Cantinflas nunca hizo otra más grande in United States.
Yeah.
That at least that I know of. Y then that's when you're thinking like Eugenio Derbez, who was just strictly comedy, nada de música, que was just strictly comedy.
Yeah.
Para él hacerla de ¿cómo se llama? De abajo de la misma luna. Y era en English and Spanish. You're like, oh shit. I'm like, one, I didn't know that who talks English. En esa movie no habla mucho. I think he doesn't even talk a lot más que cuando le tira los cables. Hey, over here. and then he does la de instructions not included.
Oh yeah, that one was a pretty good one.
Esa like... Uff.
That was a good one, yeah.
Si no estuviera al lado de mi wife, sí llorara. so, así, like, eso es de México, pero latino, I would have to go with Benicio del Toro. Es el de Sicario. I don't know if you saw that one. Sicario, es el Sicario, pues es el Mexican. Well, he's from Puerto Rico. So, he's been in the movies desde los casi late 80s. Pero he was not big, you know. He was like, era como un Danny Trejo. Hasta que ya últimamente, he's been getting good shit.
Yeah.
He's been getting good shit. Pero ya está viejo también. So, then you start thinking. Cuando me mencionaron a alguien de Karol G, that she was in a movie.
Oh, yeah, she was in Power Rangers.
I'm like, which one? And you keep saying that it was she
was a Yellow Ranger.
But she was a ranger, though. In the movie that just came, like, yo no sabía.
Yeah,
that kind of, like, when you literally told me, I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, that's Karol G? I need to rewatch that movie just to be like, what the fuck?
No, wait, Karol G, no, Becky G, bro.
Well, Becky G. Well, it's almost the same thing. They have a G.
They have a G. I'm like, wait, Karol G.
Que una es Gutiérrez y la otra es González.
No sé, bro, la mera neta.
So, Becky G es la que canta como corridos, ¿no? Que canta con marca MP.
Becky G,
yeah.
Okay, so it's Becky G. Karol G es la que canta...
Más,
con Anuel, Bad Bunny, sí, más reggaetón.
So como más reggaetón. Okay. So, ¿cómo se llama? I think I know more Karol G because mi wife toca una canción que le tira machina a los hombres.
200 copas.
Esa es.
Así me la tiran a mí,
güey. y so, ella no ha llegado a Hollywood.
Yeah, no.
Es la otra, la Becky.
Yeah,
She's
la
the Yellow
Becky, sí, la Karol, no.
Okay, so Becky, was she an actor first or was she a singer first?
Singer first.
Singer first. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, it just surprises me that you wouldn't know. There's times where I'm watching an old movie, I'm like, what the fuck? What is this fool doing here?
Yeah.
Como Danny Trejo. Apenas miré, I rewatched Con Air con Nicolas Cage, que es un prisoner, y van on an airplane, they hijack the airplane, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Sale Machete ahí. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I
never
remember
noticed
you seeing it the first time.
Yeah.
Es como dices tú, he's done so many movies.
Yeah.
Nomás que you're like, ¿cuál sería su mera mera? And for me, aunque era el bad guy, y salió for like 10 minutes, Desperado, cuando está con sus navajas. For me, that was it. Muchos dicen que Machete, because he was para mí era navajas.
Not for me, was Spy Kids.
No mames.
What, dude? You still forget that I'm 25.
No, I know. Yeah,
exactly.
Sí,
so that's the first time I saw him.
That's the first time you saw Danny Trejo.
Yeah, and Spy Kids when he was that tío that gave you all the
¿Cómo se llama el
gadgets.
tío? You know what's his name?
Danny
Machete.
Trejo.
Machete. That was his name on Spy Kids.
Oh, tío Machete.
Tío Machete. And then
there you
later
go.
on, he did Machete the movie, but no es con Spy Kids. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah,
That's a whole separate thing. ¿Quién es la artista no mexicana, perdón? It would be la de... Ay, ¿cómo se llama esta pendeja? La de Fast and the Furious. Letty. Ella es latina.
Michelle?
Michelle Rodriguez, ajá.
There you go.
I think she's Puerto Rican también.
Yeah.
Y she didn't make it big, but she was in movies.
Yeah, do I mean for the Fast and the Furious franchise?
Come on,
Dude.
man. Yeah, for the franchise?
Yeah.
Oh, sí, pero...
It's big.
Pero who would you say is bigger? Michelle Rodriguez or Salma Hayek?
Bro, you're comparing someone that it's been here. Like, su carrera de Salma Hayek empezó desde los 90s.
Let's put it. Que yo me acuerdo la first movie que yo miré a Salma Hayek, 1995, Desperado. Right? Going back to Antonio Banderas again, right? That's her first movie that I remember in Hollywood. I was only 5 years old, pero la miré. La first movie que yo me acuerdo de Letty, which, I mean, Michelle Rodriguez is Letty's from Fast and the Furious, que salió in 2001. So she only has 6 years ahead of her.
Still.
Pero ¿quién ha hecho más movies as la mera mera? Salma Hayek.
That's true.
For me. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Fast and the Furious franchise,
Yeah.
it's a franchise.
Yeah, it's big, so that's why she made it big. But at the same time, Salma Hayek has two big things that kind of like help her get roles.
So cuando miras, este güey, no.
There you go. It took a minute, but there you go.
It took me a while. Lo que quiero decir, like, cuando miras a Michelle Rodriguez, la conoces por Letty.
Yeah.
You don't know her by, I know her from this other movie. Como Vin Diesel, you know him by Riddick, Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
Hey, what's another one? Name one other one. The Pacifier?
Triple X.
No.
Triple X. There you go. I was waiting for that. Okay, so you know
The
him by
babysitter.
the baby. Is the Pacifier?
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah.
Ah, there you go.
Por el chupón.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Oh, you're not a dad yet, so.
Nah, dude. No.
Y cuando miras a Salma Hayek, she's been in so many movies that you can't really name her. Oh, se llama así en esta movie. Because she didn't play the same person over and over for fucking 10 movies.
Yeah.
Minus part 3 and part 5 for Letty. Because Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
Y se muere en part 5 está muerta. And then she comes back for part 6.
Yeah.
¿Cuál es de allí de Latinos también, I have to give a special shout out al más nuevo que está saliendo caliente right now. We mentioned him on Tuesday. ¿Quién es?
Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, no, that fool.
Do you think he's good?
Oh yeah.
What makes him good? Like,
I mean,
His looks.
that guy, like, what? Se mira como un handsome Latino who aged
Yeah,
good. I mean,
exactly.
pero no es así como like, oh, fuck, he's a Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, I never said that, bro.
No, pues you said looks. For me, looks tiene que ser como
Yeah.
un pinche Matthew McConaughey.
No, I mean, the way he looks good for his age.
¿Cuántos años tiene?
I think like 42, no?
No,
No?
he's 47.
Damn, see, there you go.
Yeah, you know
he
how-
still looks good for his age.
You know how old is Leonardo?
Damn, that feel like 54, no?
He's 48.
God damn.
So that's what they're making fun of him right now. Que Pedro Pascal y la girl que sale en la de Last of Us, la little girl,
Yeah, she's 19.
she's 19 and he's 47. Y ese güey, Leonardo, is going out with a girl. Él tiene 48 y la girl tiene 20. So dicen que es the same age gap. And I'm like, y miras el TV show, she's playing like a little young girl.
Yeah.
Y este güey está viejo. And I'm like, that makes you fucking think. I'm like, pinche Leo se pasa de verga.
you fucking pervert.
Yeah, I mean, just because you're 20 doesn't make you an adult. I mean,
Once you turn 18, that's legal, bro.
it's legal, but is it legal? Like when you're like fucking 20 years older than her?
I mean, if she wants to,
If
yeah,
she
dude.
wants, pues ella quiere por el dinero, no mames.
Dude, if there's consent, there's nothing you can pretty much do, bro.
Consent or no consent?
It doesn't matter.
Tú lo mira, okay, let's say
Calmado Bill Cosby.
let's say this podcast makes it big. Let's say this podcast makes it big. You start
Yeah.
making unos whatever, 3,000, 4,000 al mes.
Yeah.
Los tres, ¿verdad? Equally. Would you say that you're 40 or 48 y que dejaras te empezaras a salir con una 20-year-old? Would you be okay with that consciously or
Okay.
Consciously, right?
This is my thing.
Yeah.
You have a daughter.
I have a daughter.
I have a daughter.
You have a daughter.
And for the people, for the world, it's not okay because of the age.
Mm-hmm.
But also, if there's really love, why not? But if there is because of the money,
Why not?
no, because of the money, it's kind of like also,
I mean, I kind of get it. Al último,
I would have hurt, to be honest. I'll be hurt if my little girl goes fucking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ajá. Eso es lo que iba, like.
That's a-
pero don't think about it like your daughter, because your daughter's gonna be like, well, yo no quiero trabajar y me voy a buscar un millonario.
Right.
Yo lo quiero decir like, tú, would you do it? Let's say you weren't married, you didn't have a daughter, would you be able to do it consciously? Like, como yo no puedo. Like, yo no puedo. Aunque yo tenga 40, yo no puedo. Aunque tenga el dinero, I don't think I can do it.
I don't think I can do it either.
25 is another thing. No. I'm just saying que,
There's
like,
difference because right there she's mature. Yeah. I mean, I would only do it if she was mature.
la carne es medium rare.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
No, but like, I don't know. Yo no pudiera. No matter how hard I want to try, like, I can. Like, I'll probably date an older lady, but I don't think I can do it the other way around. Yo no puedo.
Yeah. Well, that's what I told you. Like, I would do it if she was mature. If she's not mature, she's over here just to get money, just so I can buy her shit. Like, nah, dude, that's a waste of time.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
and honestly, whatever age they are, si realmente quieren estar contigo, tienen que estar because they wanna, keep going with you.
Yeah,
Sí,
they gotta
Stay
show
with you.
effort. They
Yeah.
gotta show dedication. They gotta
Not
show like
because
you
of
know
the money.
Yeah, because you could easily see
money,
like some
you
people.
can give money to any girl.
Yeah.
To be honest,
yeah,
money comes and goes.
Yeah.
But like you say, if you would make it up there, I wouldn't never fucking leave my family because of another girl.
Sí. So, está dura la cosa. We'll see in 10 years if the show picks up. All right, now.
Why not?
Why not? We're talking about Pedro Pascal, which he's actually not Mexicano. I got it wrong last time. I thought he was Peruvian. That was actually from Chile. He's Chilean.
Oh.
So that's interesting that I'm like, oh, like, your English is really freaking, like, you speak good fucking English, better than mine probably. So yo cuando miro un Latino hablar good English, like, especially that I know that they're from, like, the Middle South, I'm like, I don't know if his family was, like, rich where they can send him to a good school.
Yeah.
But it makes me happy. I'm like, damn. I'm like, saben hablar, no como un pinche Bad Bunny que... No, bro, canta bien. I mean, that's his way, that's his character.
Yeah.
He made it. But I'm like, come on. I'm like, you can't be that all the time. Like, that's why cuando lo miré en Narcos México.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that feels.
I'm not gonna talk smack on him because
Yo sí.
Vendió el papel. He wasn't overdoing the Dominican thing or the wherever he's from, Puerto Rican, Cuba. Where is he from?
I don't know.
You should know. You
Puerto
like
Rico.
him. Puerto Rico. Okay. Tuvo el acento mexicano en el show.
Yes.
It wasn't 100% Mexican, pero yo le dije, okay. I'm like, te la paso. Because I thought
trying.
I thought he was going to bring his like, oh, yeah. Así todo menso. So when he actually came out good, I was like, oh, yeah. Aplaudo. Like, thank you for not ruining a good show. It's a good show.
Saca el pinche K-47.
Yeah. Y es lo que iba a pensar. Y like cuando muchos dicen, oh, I didn't like the fact that he brought the Jordans. Like, oh, dije, well, at that time, in 90, whatever the 80s were, Jordan was a big deal. So I'm okay with that. Like, I was literally okay with that. Digo, ahora, que si esa escena happened like in 82, let's say if that in history, that happened in 82, and they were showing Jordans, I'm like, oh, yeah, no. Like, pero because the show was happening, I think it was like in 89 or 90. I'm like, it makes sense que tenga...
Yeah, because it started on 80, 85.
I think it was 85, Y Jordan agarró sus first shoes like in 85 or 84. Y eran los Jordans 1.
Yeah.
And we're going to get a movie out of it, so we should know the actual date in the movie.
Yeah,
well, I mean, we can do our history search, which I'm not going to do. ¿Cómo se llama? So, de allí, agarramos a todos los mexicanos que sabían hablar inglés. And obviously, you land with Michael Peña, que salió en Narcos Season 1. Michael Peña, que salió en Ant-Man. Salió en la de Shooter, which I thought it was a good movie. So, in a way, ya tuvimos el first Chicano que lo representó. Because he's Mexican-American. Dije, ¿y cómo se llama? Pero I feel like because he doesn't have the build de un action guy, I was like, nah, like, un lado. But, I mean, that shit, like, that guy's good. I like him.
He's pretty funny.
He's funny.
Yeah,
he's funny. Y, I don't know, like, I think, like, the Chicanos, I would have to put him, okay, pues tú eres de todos los Chicanos, you are, like, the leader right now. Like, lead the way for other ones.
Yeah.
For me. I don't know, for you, ¿cómo te sentías tú?
As in right now, yeah. I think it is.
Y en el same show, Diego Luna.
Oh, yeah.
Which I'm high on him. Like, I've always liked him. Desde pinche Rudo y Cursi. No, I mean, have you seen his movies?
Yeah, I've seen some of them.
Okay, Rudo y Cursi, watch it.
Okay.
Sale con Gael García Bernal, which he also knows English. Y luego también salió en la de Elysian con Matt Damon. Que están en space, like es un ring.
Okay.
But that fool literally plays like a Chicano también. Y le dice, Matt Damon habla español, so their whole scene is Spanish and English. Y le dice a este güey, are you afraid, man? ¿Tienes miedo? Y lo hace Matt Damon, lo voltea a ver y le hace, me estoy cagando en los pantalones. I was just fucking like, no, man. Like, that's something we would say, but not like that.
Yeah.
Not like that, you know? Like, so for him, when I saw Diego Luna, that he was there, I was like, damn. I'm like, for me, that was like a big step for Mexico.
Yeah.
Like, shit, we have him. We finally have our mexicano, and nunca pegó como yo quise que pegara.
Yeah.
Hasta que sacó la de Star Wars, la de Rogue One.
Oh, yeah.
So él salió en ese y lo hizo su show, but it wasn't the same. Yo quería en ese momento que skyrocket, let's get more movies. Y no, dije, y es donde yo me agüitaba. Dije, fuck, how come we don't have Latinos in Hollywood? Like, no había mucho representation. And I think last year was the most representation we've had. Well, I want to say like the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Like con Sicario being big, con Benicio del Toro. Even though she's African, Lupita Nyong'o, que es la de Black Panther, la morenita. She was born in Mexico. So you cannot take that away from her. Y lo que me encantó que cuando se fue para Africa, she told her dad, hey, mándame para atrás because I want to learn Spanish. So she's fluent in Spanish. So I'm like, so that's cool. Because that means that you still know that where you're from. Naciste allá y todo dar. I love her, and she makes a beautiful black woman, black Mexican woman. I don't know if you ever saw Roma.
Oh, yeah.
Con la mexicana, que es de Oaxaca, ¿no? I think.
Yeah, de Oaxaca.
I hate it como México la trató. Que pinche India pata rajada, que she's not a real Mexican. Like, dude, I'm like,
I remember that.
It's not my fault that you don't know how to act, and
she's
she can.
more Mexican than anybody in there, you know?
Y duele. Like, bro, like, dije, ¿cómo entre nosotros la gente?
De la misma raza.
De la misma raza, you're putting her down instead of, like, hey, like, one Mexican got Oscar nominated. Dije, like, yo sí me agüité bien feo. I was like, wow. I'm like, that's fucked up. Yeah, that's really fucked up.
Es como siempre dicen, güey. El peor enemigo de un mexicano es otro mexicano.
That's true. I've heard that many times.
You know?
I've heard that many times.
Because sí, hay muchos envidiosos, bro. That's how it is. We gotta be helping each other out, bro.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, it's like, if we don't support each other, how are we gonna come up?
Yes.
And that's the thing. There's like a lot of people out there that are just envious and they're like, oh, if he has it, I want it. I'm gonna take it away from him instead of being like, you know what, hey bro, what can I help you with so we could both grow together.
Yep,
That's the thing, bro. Just a lot of people that are just envious, and that just sucks within the raza too. That's the only thing.
Y eso puede ser anywhere, not just in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Puede ser like enseñándole a un kid cómo jugar soccer. Oh, por tenerle envidia no le voy a enseñar que he might be better. Me van a banquear.
Even at work.
Even at work.
You know, whether, let's say you better, not better, but let's say you do a good job, and there's another guy coming in, and you know. But I mean, personally, si yo le enseño, even better for me.
Let's
so
work
it can help me out. Let's work for me.
Makes your job easier.
Pero there's some other guys that, ay, ¿por qué lo voy a enseñar? Y que no sé qué. I was like, bro, come on, man.
Yeah.
You know,
true,
nadie nace sabiendo.
Exactly.
It's true.
Exactly.
You learn as age, como lo del. We were talking about ahorita de helping each other out, that George Lopez fucked up, that we talked about in the virtual podcast.
Yeah.
Dije, me gustó porque it came out of that kid's mouth that he actually personally called him. Que I'm sorry, I fucked up. Somos comedians. Aguántese, basically.
Yeah.
But you have my number. Save it if you ever need help. Chido, huh?
Are you sure you didn't say like, hey, we're Mexicans, wait, aguántate?
It would probably.
Probably somewhere between the lines.
Honestly, I don't even know if that kid knows Spanish. To be honest, he's from Texas, so a lot of people from Texas
Might be a no sabo.
He might be a no sabo.
No, he does know Spanish.
Yo no lo he visto todavía hablar español.
Do you know he even him and his dad and family members that were like trafficking?
Oh really?
All that.
Oh
yeah.
shit, eso no sabía. So that's something to learn. You know?
That's news to me. We're gonna have to search that up.
Yeah. It might like como te digo, because I've only strictly on comedy. Nunca lo he visto hablar español. Por eso yo dije eso. Y luego como yo sé que muchos de Texas, they don't really know Spanish. Like.
Yeah.
So
they do is like slang.
So yo siempre he dicho esto. Anybody from the ages of 21, 36, 38, 40, 42, if you don't know Spanish, like, fool, like, me decepcionan.
If you're from here, like,
disappointed, disowned, everything,
not
bro.
disowned, just
coming
like
from a like Mexican family or any other Latino family.
Sí, like,
que no sepas español, yeah.
Why did I put 21? Man, ¿por qué puse 21?
Because I'm 25.
No,
okay.
No, también, pero we still grew up with immigrant parents.
Well,
Tu mamá era migrante, ¿verdad? Que cruzó.
but the other thing is you also gotta remember like second gen, third gen.
No, that's where I'm going to.
Yeah.
So tu mamá era de México. Es.
Yeah.
Y no sabía inglés.
Exactly.
Tu mamá no sabía inglés. My dad and my mom knew broken English. Like así como, like, yo no te entiendo. You sound like freaking from Arabia Saudita.
Like dices, oh, help me. No sé qué tú, help me. ¿Qué es eso?
Eso, mero. So, ya la generation de nosotros tres, que ya es de 35 para abajo, or 36 para abajo, ¿cómo se llama? We know English.
Yeah.
So now when we start having our kids, because we're so used to English, you start talking in English. So they never learn their Spanish.
Exactly.
So that's where that generation... So por eso dije, de 21, that's where we need to stop. Porque most parents todavía mexicanos son 40.
Yeah.
I'm at the 32 year, pero dije, y luego especialmente como dijo él, si vives en un town donde es full of Hispanics, you should know your Spanish.
Yeah.
Dije, ahora que si naces en Washington donde no hay mexicanos, cool, bro. Yeah. I'm not gonna get mad at you. I'm not gonna get mad at you.
We understand the situation.
We understand. So como yo con mis hijos, que they're growing up in Tustin area, Irvine area, todo eso, que sus best friends son de India, el otro es de Korea. And I'm like, well, where are they gonna Asian, right? Asian.
Mostly right here, Asian.
Where are they gonna learn their Spanish? Yo, cuando crecí, todavía tenía amigos que ni siquiera sabían hablar inglés because they're crossing over. So yo todavía experimenté todo eso. So I'm like, hey, but as friends, because yo digo, tenemos que matar esa noción de no ayudarle a la next person. I'm like, I used to help out, like, oh, you want to say fuck you? Yeah. And I say, bitch.
Fucking guy.
Para que se defiendan, you know? Like, acá se tienen que defender. So going back to the Hollywood thing, George Lopez would be I would say the biggest comedian that made it to Hollywood.
Yeah.
Gabriel Iglesias made it, but I don't think when it comes to TV, he made it.
Yeah, porque he's more into like those family shows. Because didn't he start one where he's like a teacher right now? Something like that.
On Netflix.
Yeah, and luego he came out in like a little bits and pieces cuando era como el DJ pa ¿cuál era? Magic Mike. Y luego había
¿De qué te acuerdas de esa?
Y luego there's another one where he comes out as he like being part of like the Mexican mafia, like, hey, you better get out because you got 5 seconds. He's like, uno, dos. He goes like that.
That was Gabriel Iglesias? Or was that George Lopez?
No, Gabriel Iglesias.
Really? I don't think I've seen that one then.
I don't remember what was the name of the movie, but it's when in New York they're trying. ¿Quién era? Colombia and los Mexicans, like they were getting into their shit because they're trying to sell, ¿cómo se llama? La coca. And so el colombiano goes into get a haircut y cuando entran los Mexicans, like, hey, tienes 5 segundos de seguir, te meto un plomazo.
Pero does Gabriel Iglesias act hard? Like tough?
I mean, he doesn't look like it.
even if he does, you can't fucking take him seriously.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you see him, he's trying to act it, pero no se mira, bro.
Está como George Lopez, cuando salió una de que también es un gangster, que vende droga y todo eso, y sale Shia LaBeouf that he plays like a Chicano.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody thought he was tough, but I'm like, hey, el rol le salió bien. Like, just because we're so used to seeing him play this goofy comedy guy, no se mira, but I'm like, you can, like, if no one knew him, the comedy world, the role was there, like, le salió. It's just that tenemos todas esas pinches, like, well, fountain drink, what the fuck is a fountain drink? De allí, the comedy realm, that would be the biggest one. In music world, that made it to Hollywood, ay, wait, that would be a hard one. I have to get back to that one while thinking. So I'm gonna go with todavía con los new ones, con la most youngest one.
Bad Bunny.
What about this guy, Namor? What is it? Tenach Huerta?
I don't know his first name, but his last name is Huerta.
Huerta,
Like, Namor, for the people that don't know.
Yeah.
So Namor, I'm gonna keep calling him.
Tu amor.
Huerta. I knew him from the movie que salió en Netflix. Se llama Mexican Gangster. It's based on a true story de un capitán que se robaba bancos de México. So when I saw him there, I'm like, oh shit. Y luego salió Narcos México. I'm like, isn't that the fool from there?
Yeah.
Y luego salió en la de The Forever Purge. Cuando él es he was the leading star, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo pensé que iban a ser los güeros, y no, era este güey. He was like the leading star. Y no me acuerdo.
I think from that one came to
la de Namor.
Yeah.
Y so at first I was against it. I'm like, the MCU. Y lo dije, ¿para qué le van a cambiar la historia a Namor? Like, Namor was not Mexican. Y ya cuando escuché que la MCU le cambió a hacerlo Mexican a Namor y que le ponieron la culture y todo, dije, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll take it. Let's go see it now.
Yeah.
The movie was not good. Fuck Black Panther 2. It was shit. It was fuck Black Panther 2. Pero Namor, fuck. He was fucking good. And not because he was Mexican. But he was because he was Mexican. No, like se siente se siente la presencia cuando cuando entra you feel it, you're like fuck, like this was a bad motherfucker. Y that has to do a lot with the acting, no nomás porque es un mexicano. Oh shit, no, like I didn't get that from from Diego Luna cuando era Benjamín ¿cómo se llama? Los Galindos Beltrán or whatever de Narcos México. Cuando entra él no se siente la presencia de que es un pinche matón, se siente que es un sophisticated guy, pero no se siente matón. Cuando entra Michael Peña, así cuando hace sus movies también, you don't feel the presence of a badass motherfucker. Y Namor, maybe because it was written very well.
Yeah.
Cuando entra, like, dude, you feel the presence, like, damn, que tiene corazón, pero tiene attitude, like, we're gonna do it my way, o se van a la chingada. Y you're like, damn, you can tell that was Mexican. Le salió las raíces del orgullo, Y ¿cómo se llama? I praise for the future for him, you know, like, ojalá que tenga un buen futuro. And he has come out in podcasts diciendo que there's many people que le tiran tierra.
Yeah, I mean, especially like los Latinos.
Yeah.
También algo que me gustó que él dijo, y lo dijo en un podcast, I think, también. Dijo que cuando estaba él estudiando acting, y que le daban los pequeños roles, le dijo el que lo estaba enseñando, su maestro. Le dijo, no, tal vez nunca te den por un tiempo un rol que te haga grande, que salgas en primer lugar. Dice, pero el día que te lo den, dice, hazlo, mete un pinche golazo, que todo el mundo se levante y grite. Y eso es lo que hizo en esta película.
Oh, yeah.
Por eso me gustó mucho la película, por él. Pero en sí lo demás como que it's out of line.
Yeah. Es lo que me cayó gordo de la MCU. And it's gonna sound racist what I'm gonna say, but I don't care. Salió primero la de Doctor Strange. Salió América Chávez.
Oh yeah.
And the actual character in the comics, she's Mexican. América Chávez. La actriz es Mexican American. Es la actriz. So I was happy for her. I was, oh fuck yeah, we're getting represented again. But what's her powers? If you guys remember, she opens up portals.
Just travel.
So she fucking goes over.
Basically, just a traveler.
She's a border hopper. That's what she is. She's a border hopper. I'm like, oh, so she's just because she's Mexican, she's gonna jump borders.
And a lot of people don't see that.
And a lot of
people don't see that.
Guy, bro.
Luego, miras an amor. Okay. Like, I was like, oh, so you went anti-Mexican now. Why? When have you ever seen un mexicano que se muera del calor? We're always fucking working in the desert. We're always fucking working que landscape, the construction. Y este güey no puede estar en el calor porque se le acaba su... Like, come on, that's stupid. I'm like,
You know, when that part came out and I was watching the movie with my wife, my kids, you know, were like that. But my daughter was like next to me, and I told her, I was like, that is wrong. She's like, why that? I was like, because we as Mexicans, we work in the fucking hot.
y cómo se llama, like...
That should be a problem.
It's just a nitpick, pero nosotros como Latino, like as a Mexican guy, like, oh, shit, like, what the fuck? Pero son little cositas that we can only experience because we lived that life.
Yeah.
You know, like, alguien tiene dos trabajos. We're never non-stop working.
Yeah, that's true.
Otros nomás tienen un job, pero pagan bien. But what's most of their jobs? We're always on the field. We're always on construction. We're always on maintenance. Nunca vas a encontrar un México. Or maybe ahorita ya con a new culture, you'll see more people in the office. But in reality, most of us, I wouldn't say like 65% will still work in the fields. Or something en el sol. Algo en el sol, es lo que quiero decir.
Something that has to do with working heat.
Ajá, with heat. Por eso cuando hicieron eso, I'm like, come on, no, that's bullshit. I'm like, hell no. Le hace un comedian in the Latin Kings of Comedy, ¿verdad? Que eran los 4 latinos que salió George López, Paul Rodríguez, Joey Díaz y no me acuerdo cuál otro. Le hace Joey Díaz, le hace que they're opening up a restaurant.
Yeah.
Dice que su papá era bien prideful Mexican. He's like, yeah, like, mi dad tenía 2 trabajos and then he opened up his restaurant. Y we got a guy que pintaron un mural. Luego que hizo el desierto, hizo nopales. Y luego que pusieron a un mexicano así en el nopal, dormido. Ajá. Como todo lo que ha visto. Y que llega su papá y dice, mijo, what the fuck is that? Dice, wow, es un mural, pa. That's not a fucking mural. Digo, that's us. That's representing Mexicans. Le dice, yeah, digo, when have you ever seen a fucking Mexican sleep under a tree? He's like, that is just a picture. Digo, no, cabrón. Digo, yo tengo 2 trabajos. Soy pinche dishwasher, soy landscaper. Voy a abrir un puto restaurante. ¿Acaso me miras de pinche huevón? Digo, llego a la casa y tengo todavía que limpiarlo de ustedes. And he's like, oh, digo, no, fuck, do it again. Y dice, oh, well, we made the fucking mural guy to repaint it. So está el mexicano ahí con una landscape, con babysitting acá, con una lawnmower enfrente.
No, everything that I explained, like I put in just one picture.
Y put it in one, basically. Y ¿cómo se llama? Pero es como te digo, eso del amor, we can only see it when we nitpick and we just think out of the box.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, ¿por qué a los 2 mexicanos les dieron ese stupid kryptonite y este stupid power de brincar borders? And I do believe that both, for me, were good. Así la actriz actuando. La actuación fue buena, América Chávez. Yo vivo en una white community, or Indian or Asian, ¿verdad? Irvine. We're watching... Multi-race, right? Estamos mirando multiverse. We're watching the movie.
Yeah.
Puro güero y Asian, atrás. La escena donde dice América Chávez, le hace, oh, unos huevos con chorizo, por favor. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what? I'm like, she said it right. Y luego cuando dice este Dr. Strange, le dice, what are you saying? Y le dice algo en español. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't talk Spanish. Y digo, no mames, güey, ¿no hablas español? Oh, fool, me and the kids, we're fucking laughing. And the worst part, that we were the only one, not the worst part, I would say the best part for me, we were the only ones laughing. So todo, because todos son diferentes raza, they're like, they're just staring at us. I'm like, hey, for me it was fucking funny. Que así hablamos, así hablamos.
Yeah.
Like, está el pinche show Mayans. I don't know, es el de motos, Mayans.
I haven't watched it, but yeah,
dude,
I've seen it.
If you're in it for Latinos for Hollywood or that's the wrong fucking thing. Like they maybe because they're from North California, que son de allá. I'm like, te la paso, but like, bro, like, no saben, esos son Edgars, esos no sabo kids. Esos son like if you were thinking, oh, we're gonna have Latinos in TV, nah.
Te echamos de tierra este güey.
Yeah, dude.
Ya llegué yo, bro.
No, está bien. Así es to keep you cool. But for me, eso, like, I like the show because I like motos. I like the show because it's an interesting show.
Yeah.
Drugs, guns, killing, storyline. Pero if you're in it to watch Latinos to act Spanish para hablar como nosotros, I'm like, nah, güey. Y me agüito porque Edward James Olmos, Mr. Escalante, or Selena's papá, ese güey, he's in that show. Y cuando habla español, I'm like, come on, ya te olvidó el español también a ti. I'm like, bro, you used to be good in fucking in Mr. Escalante. Ganas.
Yeah, me gusta esa movie a lot.
But that's the thing, bro. You just talk about guys, güey. Why don't you talk about girls?
Porque no hay muchas.
¿Cómo que no? Jenny Ortega?
Jenny Ortega. Oh, okay. Wait.
Dude,
Okay,
come
before
on,
we
bro.
get... Because you asked me. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it right back. Salma Hayek.
Ajá.
1995. She was like the queen.
Yeah.
Salió... Eva Méndez from Puerto Rico.
Eva Longoria.
Too fast. ¿Huh?
Eva Longoria.
Eva Longoria, pero nunca habló español. Pero es latina. Es latina.
Yeah, she does in one of the movies.
Does she?
Yeah, one of the movies she has.
La de Over My Dead Body.
I don't know.
That's the only movie I've seen from her.
And there you go, ya estás diciendo.
No, pero salió en el show de Desperate Housewives. Y nunca la escuché hablar español. There's another one, la de España. Algo Paz. No Espinosa Paz, porque es el cantante.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, wait, that
No,
can't be that one.
Esperanza Paz o algo así. Y luego Something Vega. So, habían dos de España, pero no la hicieron big. Está la que salió en Army of the Dead.
Oh, yeah.
She's Mexican. I just don't remember her name.
Wait, isn't Bautista también?
Dave Bautista is Latino, but he doesn't know Spanish. Come on.
I know, but I'm just saying because he's Latino. That's
Well,
that's
I
all
mean,
the
se
time.
llama David Bautista. Is he fully Spanish? If
Bautista.
he is, no, es Bautista.
Yeah,
Batista.
So su
Bautista.
Is
Isn't he related to the soccer player from Las Chivas?
No mames, Adolfo.
Batista.
So él es Bautista, pero because su nombre es big ya, so se cambió a Dave Bautista.
Yeah.
Y es como dijo Oscar Isaac.
Oh, yeah.
Oscar Isaac salió en a Mad TV o MTV, no me acuerdo dónde salió, pero él hace, mi nombre es Luis Oscar Isaac Hernández López. Digo, so because I wanted to be in Hollywood, I had to make my name white, so I'm Oscar Isaac.
Yeah.
Y ese güey es de Guatemala or de Honduras, one of those two. So I was like, oh shit. Y I would never think that was Latino because he's played a Jewish, an Egyptian. He gets limited roles de Latinos because he looks like me, uno como de Egypt, you know. So going back to the girl, están esas dos españolas, Salma Hayek, Eva Longoria, ¿cómo se llama la que acabo de mencionar?
La Vega.
Vega. Y de allí, keep on going, Letty, Michelle Rodriguez, keep on going, Jessica Alba, keep on going, and we stop because I can't think of no other one that was big.
Becky G.
She's not big. Well, she's big in cantar. Is she big?
Yeah. She's up there.
She's
up there. She's pretty
getting
known.
there?
She's pretty
okay.
well known.
Even for artistas, Shakira she's never made a movie.
Oh, yeah.
Jennifer Lopez. I forgot Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez.
If Selena wouldn't have died, she would have been in movies. I can assure you that.
Oh, easily.
Tenía el talento para hablar español y tenía el talento para hablar inglés because that's all she knew. So J-Lo would be the biggest one de the Latino world. I would believe so.
Yeah.
Because she made it big, and even though they talk shit on her music, she still made it big in Hollywood.
Yeah, she has a big personality.
So ya de ahí siguen las dos morritas. América Chávez, which I don't know her name. Y ya, ¿cómo dice? Janet Rivera.
Jenny
Rivera.
Ortega.
So ella es la que salió en Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y luego también va a ser la movie de Scream, the new one.
The new one. Y salió en part 4. I think she came out in part 4.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you know her. Jenny Ortega. Ella salió en Wednesday.
My wife watched the fucking Wednesday season.
I was gonna ignore it. I was gonna ignore that show. I was gonna ignore it because I was like, I don't care about the Addams Family until they told me that she was a Latina. And I'm like, who the fuck is she? Que voy a decir, she's Mexican American.
Y pum, es como cuate mirarlo.
I think es de Pacoima o de acá arriba de donde hacen los pinches parties en el desert.
¿Pico Rivera?
No, güey, acá en el desert.
Oh,
Riverside.
Pasando Riverside.
No.
Colichi. No, Colichi.
Broccoli.
Coachella.
Yeah, there you go.
Ese es que es de Coachella, if I recall.
Stagecoach y todo ese pedo, yeah.
She's from this side of California. ¿Y cómo se llama? But I don't know. I still haven't seen Wednesday. Pero cuando miré que en cuál salió, I was like, get the fuck out of here. Salió una movie que se llama X.
Yeah.
Y es como una slash movie, pero como porn movie.
Yeah.
Pero no te enseñan así que bueno, sí te enseñan el pene, pero muy silhouette.
Ahí sí estaba luego.
No, pues se miran las titties, se mira que they're doing it, pero no te enseñan así como like actual.
He's like, I don't care with the girl, I just like it. Como la del babo, güey.
Parece un pinche python.
Ay, güey.
I haven't seen it, güey.
Es un silhouette. Anyways, so when I found out, I'm like, isn't she young though? Like, ta morta. So that's why her scenes no enseñan nada de nudity.
Yeah.
So se mira la cara, se mira que se desnuda, se mira la back part.
Yeah.
Están calzones, but they never show her actual body. And I was like, oh shit. I'm like, I didn't know that she was like not at the age to do that. And I'm like, and cool that too, that they respected her. Okay, because she's 18 or 19, they didn't want to go all out.
Yeah.
As opposed to other actrices that just because they want to get famous, let me show my body.
Yeah.
Y así I'll get more roles. Y como se llama, and I've only seen her on that one. Y luego, pues, obviously, I still need to see Wednesday.
Okay.
Something's holding me back, and I don't know what it is. I think it's because it's a TV show. And right now, I'm saving all my brains, all my soul to Last of Us. Because I don't want to, like, that one comes out.
You don't want to
week.
break it.
I don't want to break it apart.
Yeah.
So, ella's the last, one of the younger ones que it looks like she's going to make it big.
Yeah.
Más que America Chavez. I don't know her name
Yeah.
again. America Chavez.
But I think that's for the only part. That's the only movie she came out in. I mean, we could search her up. We could probably see what other movie she came out in. But at the same time, I don't think she got big roles. This is probably gonna be like the first big role that she kind of pretty much got.
Y si sale, pues lo que le va a ayudar a ella mucho es que está en la MCU.
Yeah.
That's gonna help her out a lot. Lo que le va a ayudar mucho a Huerta es que está en la MCU. But I feel like Huerta tiene more doors open because he's already been the guy. Like he was the guy en la de Purge.
Yeah.
Y cómo se llama la que sale en The Purge Honor en the Forever Purge, la que sale con él, esa es la que sale en The Army of the Dead. Nomás que aquí ella es mexicana también. I don't know her name though.
The white, like
la latina,
la que parece white.
Su esposa en esa movie es mexicana y ella también sale en Army of the Dead. Y she might look like she can make it, but she's too old to make it. You get it?
That's fucked up.
That's not fucked up. It's Hollywood. Have you seen Salma Hayek make big roles other than the Hitman's Bodyguard? Que nomás era Samuel L. Jackson y Ryan Reynolds as the main guys.
Well, también estaba la otra de
Eternals.
Se
murió.
Yeah.
She only made it halfway.
I know, but she was in it.
She was in it, but she wasn't the main. También estaba Angelina Jolie. ¿Ya ves? So, Salma Hayek, because
pero luego lo reviven, güey.
Well, eso sí. I feel like they're gonna bring Tony Stark alive. They can't live without him. I was saying that as the actors get old, Salma Hayek, I was gonna bring her up again. I think one of the reasons porque ella no hizo mucho por su inglés. Que en esos tiempos, estoy hablando del, you gotta remember the timer. Que en esos tiempos, like, si no hablabas en inglés, they didn't care about you.
Sofía Vergara.
She made it big after that time era. Porque Sofía Vergara salió en ese...
She was big, pero ahorita...
Yeah. No, pero ¿cómo se llamaba ese pinche show en español? El Lente Loco. ¿Was it Lente Loco? Que ella era modelo en el show. Y era como más como alguien.
But it wasn't here.
No, pero lo pasaban aquí. Se me hace que el show era de Miami. O de México, algo así. But it wasn't a show like actual show. Era como de bromas.
Yeah.
Like como YouTube. Oh, let's go make fun. Estás en Lente Loco. Like that. Okay? So she was just a model. It wasn't... Ella salió en pinche movies como Four Brothers. She was always like the fucking backpack. So ella, de las viejas, I would say she made it big, but she only made it big on the silver screen.
Yeah.
So there's the golden screen, que es Hollywood, like, oh shit, ya estás haciendo movies. And then there's the silver screen.
Yeah.
So she only made it big on the silver screen. I don't think... she never made it big.
I don't even think she came out in a movie.
Y la diferencia es Salma Hayek, that she was always on theaters. She was always on movies. Y nunca se vino para la silver screen.
Yeah. That's the reason why she came to my head, because, I mean, they're both beautiful.
Sí. Y luego Ortega. She's young. She's only 20.
Yeah.
She has all the time in the world to improve.
And plus, she has all the momentum right now.
Y sabe good English, sabe good Spanish. I'm pretty sure she knows Spanish. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Si no, me agüita.
We need to find out, bro.
Get out of here. We'll put America Chavez. Tiene todo el momentum. So ahorita como de guys as Latinos, I would say Huerta, but Huerta I think is 40. So it all depends si qué roles va a agarrar.
Yeah.
Este pinche güey, Pedro Pascal, he only has so much before he dies out.
Nah, dude.
Pero tiene 48, 47. Sometimes,
yeah, dude.
Sometimes in Hollywood you want a young guy. I'm talking about big screen.
Yeah,
Hollywood.
No, but even he's playing.
Okay, you tell me, ahorita una movie de action that is not known, que está en Hollywood y que haga una good action movie, que no sea Keanu Reeves or Denzel Washington or Leonardo DiCaprio, que todos están viejos, pero ¿por qué? ¿Cuándo empezaron? A los 27.
Tom Cruise
is 50.
He's old.
Ya él empezó a los cuantos, a los 20 years old, cuando estaban The Outsiders.
Ajá.
Y luego hizo
Entonces
Risky
sigue.
Business. So he was young. I'm talking about this fool made it big at 40. So ya muchos roles no son para él.
Yeah, but dude, he has the momentum.
He has the momentum, but I don't think he's gonna. Ojalá. I want to see him more. Pero mira, cuando salió la movie de Netflix con Ben Affleck, se llama Triple Frontier. I think you've probably seen it, ¿no?
Yeah,
que se encuentran droga y todo. Él salió en esa movie. Él es el chofer del helicóptero. Yeah. So ahí está Oscar Isaac, es el otro latino que no habla nada para español, ese es latino. Él está agarrando un bigger roles que Pedro Pascal. Bigger roles. Y he's not going to make it big either. He's just getting bigger roles donde cuenta como Oscar nomination, all that. Pero ya for Hollywood, si lo pones en una action movie, no one cares about him. Everybody wanted to see Triple Frontier for two guys. Ben Affleck y este pinche, el güerito de la movie, el blonde guy. Y ya cuando se dieron cuenta que él era el third guy, you're like, what the fuck? Oscar Isaac is a second star? Like, oh shit. That's cool, un latino representing us. Y luego sale pinche Pedro Pascal as the fourth guy. I'm like, verga, este güey que hace aquí, pinche perdido.
Ahí está, güey, la pinche envidia.
Yeah,
No, I mean, I'm just, like, it's good that, like, okay, como yo que miro mucho movie, yo que miro mucho Hollywood, mucho movie, mucho TV show,
Yeah.
se me hizo shocking mirar dos latinos en a movie.
You're being just realistic.
I was being a high realist, so cuando lo miraba, I was like, verga. I'm like, I got excited, but at the same time, I was like, te van a matar.
And that's basically what happened.
You're here getting excited, all bricked up, and like, no, wait, this shit's not gonna happen. Y ya sé que va a pasar y se te bajó.
Sí, y ¿cuál es el otro? Diego Luna. Cuando lo miré en Elysium, dije, te van a matar. They killed him. Cuando lo miré en Narcos, I was like, well, because it's based on a true story, dije, I don't think you're gonna get killed, but you're the bad guy, so I have to root against you. And like, I have to root against you, and I wasn't.
Yeah.
I'm like, I like Diego Luna. El Gael García Bernal nunca pegó. He never hit. Es de que salió en Amores Perros. And I think what killed him era porque hizo la movie de El Masacre de Pedro Amado, que es where he has sex with a nun y todo eso, y él es un padre. So I think because in Mexico they take religion so serious.
Yeah.
I feel because en ese tiempo it was more serious than right now. Yo siento que eso fue lo que le mató su carrera. Y ya he never made it big. Y Diego Luna tried to stay away from all that stuff. Y la most controversial movie que tiene él es la de Y tu mamá también, que salió con Gael García Bernal. Y that was the most biggest controversial thing porque eran, I think it was like, it was very, ¿cómo se llama la palabra? At that time, muy gay. Not gay, pero muy talking too much shit on gays. There you go. So,
The controversy of just being homophobic.
Sí, so ahorita si esa saliera más, like, si ahorita saliera ahorita, fuera más peor. So that's his, like, his biggest controversial. Y al último, these fools end up kissing in the movie. That's like, what the fuck? I was like, you guys were against gays and now you're kissing? So, es como una moral story. Don't ever talk shit if you don't know what you like.
Yeah.
So I was like, pero they got a lot of heat. Y él se desapareció, Diego Luna, until he came back. Y like, that's what I'm telling you. When they're old, they only have so much of a time gap. Before, and I'm talking about making a kick-ass movie. Michael Peña empezó joven. Y he just never hit. Because I feel like a veces nosotros como latinos tenemos que ir a apoyarlos. Como si MCU hicieran Namor. Just Namor. No Black Panther 2, no Black Panther 3. Namor, I bet your ass I'll be there paying my tickets. ¿Por qué? Porque dije, okay, you did a good job. That you deserve my money. Dije, porque tampoco no te voy a apoyar porque eres mexicano.
I think
That's fucked up, bro.
No.
Yeah, because you gotta support.
¿Y qué tal si te das una shitty ass movie?
Okay. At the end of the day,
Supporting either
bro.
way.
No.
It's the raza, dude.
Okay, well, if I rent it, también voy a dar money. They get money out of that.
Okay, there you go.
So
As long as you do
I see them. Don't ever, like, es lo que le digo a muchos, me dicen,
Okay.
tú no apoyas a nadie. I'm like, that ain't true. I'm like, tú mírate la de Compadres. La movie de Compadres con Omar Chaparro. Oh, no. Dije, tú mírate la de Bandidas. Oh, no. Dije, tú mírate la de Pedro Amado. No. Tú mírate la de Amores Perros. No. Dije, then shut the fuck up. Dije, because I watch them. Dije, I know what I'm talking about. Dije, yo a veces no, cuando miro la MCU,
Pimp style.
just because it's a fucking, ¿cómo se llama? MCU doesn't mean they're gonna get my money. I'm like, you guys have been doing shitty movies. Why should I pay for your next movie just because you have a Mexican?
Yes.
No. Why? He's gonna lose. He's the bad guy. Y ya cuando te dije que, the dryness, come on, we're Mexicans, fool. Blue Beetle.
He's from Atlantis, way.
Blue Beetle va a salir.
Okay.
Blue Beetle va a salir este año. Blue Beetle es de DC.
Yeah.
Lo importante de esta cast, que es donde digo todos, ahí es donde realmente tienen que ir a apoyar, aunque esté chafa la movie. Yo voy a ir because of many reasons. El writer is Mexican American.
Yeah.
El director is Mexican American. Los producers son Mexican American. Los actores son Mexican American. So todo eso ahí va a ser Mexican y Mexican American. Y el, ¿cómo se llama? El tío o el papá o el father figure es George Lopez. And he's the one who's been saying all this. So yo, ¿qué voy a hacer? Okay, I'll pay for my money for Blue Beetle Part 1. If it's a good movie, hell yeah. If it's a bad movie, you're not going to get my money for Part 2. I'm sorry. I already tried you once. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me twice, que estás pendejo.
So, si los writers ni ninguno de ellos fueran Mexican Americans, no los apoyarías.
I would go see it because it's DC. Porque mira, el muchacho, ¿qué tal si el pinche muchacho ni sabe hablar español?
That's
where I'm gonna be like, fuck you, you ain't Mexican.
That's a good one right there.
I know that right now we're not a big channel, so we're not gonna get a lot of comments, but there's a lot of people that are against us that talk shit on people that don't know Spanish because it's a cultural thing. I'm like, it's not my fault you didn't practice when you were young.
Yeah.
De que si tus papás hablaban español, igual, I'm not blaming my kids because yo ya hablo inglés, ¿verdad? Pero si tus papás tenías padres inmigrantes y hablaban español, shame on you. It's that simple. Shame on you. No ands, buts, and ifs. It's shame on you.
I mean, yo no me crié con mis papás, güey. Yo me crié...
literalmente,
yeah. I went out of my house when I was 16.
Sí. Oh, no.
Pero en ese aspecto tienes razón.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yo vengo de Atlanta, so... Allá casi, en ese tiempo no había casi hispanos.
Ajá. Y hasta
entonces,
la fecha.
Mis kids, hasta la fecha.
Ajá, es lo que me ha dicho mi brother.
Por lo mismo de la fucking government and all that.
Sí.
But anyway, so cuando nació mi niño, empezó a crecer y todo, I was like...
Yeah.
I told my girl, I was like, ¿por qué le vamos a hablar español si casi nadie habla español? So, I made that mistake. Y aquí ya me estoy arrepintiendo porque sí lo entienden y todo, pero casi no lo habla muy bien. So I've been telling him every time, tienes que aprender español. Y le hablo español, le hablamos español. So little by little he's getting it. Pero cometí ese error que cuando estaba chiquito, I've never spoken Spanish. So ya cuando llegamos acá, empezó a ir a la escuela, he was like... like lost.
y eso es true. Por decirlo, muchos también dicen, es como dije hace ratito, if you lived up north or anywhere where there was like no Latinos, no Hispanos, I completely understand. I'm like, maybe you could have done because you're Latino, you could have tried. Dije, anywhere else. Dije, pero it's more understandable a alguien que vive en East fucking LA and you don't know Spanish for shit. Eso ya es porque eres un pinche huevón or I don't know, like it's
Es que al mismo tiempo es costumbre, bro. Like, si ya estás acostumbrado just talking English and you're already doing that, like, sabes que, like, everybody here talks English. We're in the United States, so it's like...
See, I mean, I see your point. I do see those many points, but like, come on.
No, because at the end of the day, you do need Spanish.
Yeah.
Because,
especially, yes, igual. Especially in California, Texas, parts of Texas, pues.
Yeah.
I would say majority of California, Arizona, New Mexico, todos esos estados, y even New York, porque allá hay latinos.
Yeah.
So allá you already know talks, hay dominicanos, hay Puerto Ricans, y yo sé que tienen otro diferente acento, but at the end they're talking Spanish.
Ya tú sabes.
Ya tú sabes.
Ahí está de intermingle.
Ajá, exactly. Y ¿cómo se llama? That's where it just sucks. Like it honestly does suck. Y es como te dije, going back to Blue Beetle, if that lead actor doesn't know, tan siquiera que me sacas unas good words, pero que se escuchen bien, que no se escuchen pocho. Like, oh, apá, yo no sabo. No, hell no, bro. Like, se tiene que escuchar, like, hey, apá, like, no mames, like, este güey me pegó.
Yeah.
Like, así, que hables bien. No,
la verga.
Ándale, algo así. It's not going to be rated R, so I don't think they're going to use that. Pero si la muchachita esta que le dieron unas 7 sentences, and I'm pretty sure she said, let me say it my way, y que lo dijo perfect in Spanish, o Chicano Spanish, like, pero del chingón, no del chafa.
But she said it fucking right.
She said it right.
No sabes español, no mames.
So like, oh shit. There was like one thing cuando yo decía de Canelo, because we're keeping it Latino, no. Yo cuando miré a Canelo hacerle así, al morenito, like, toma, I was like, that was Mexican. That was fucking Mexican.
El otro fue like, the fuck you trying to say? Like, was tu madre.
I'll fuck you up right here.
Payday. Y cómo se llama? So that right there, I'm like, son las little, I would say, esas cositas, little hints, es lo que ayuda a hacerte el respect del mexicano. El respect de la cultura.
Yeah.
Especially like Blue Beetle, que es Mexican American. You're going to have to work a lot to get that representation of Mexico right. Because if you don't do it right, you're gonna offend, not offend, but you're gonna, muchos no la van a gustar.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, man? You know, like, come on.
Como earlier, nitpicking.
Nitpick.
Like, mira, ¿por qué no hicieron eso? You should have done this, you should have done that. Like, oh, this is, nos queda bien, you should have done this instead.
Fíjate como la muchachita. They never mentioned that America Chavez is Mexican. La character America Chavez, she's not Mexican. Pero she brought those words knowing that, para los fans nosotros, we know that she's Mexican.
Yeah.
Y cuando digo esos words, I'm like, oh, perfect. Huevos con chorizo, we're Mexican. No mames, güey. That's Mexican.
Yeah.
Y con Huerta, con Black Panther 2. Cuando hablaba español, se escuchaba like, lo mexicanismo, you know, like, yeah, you can tell that was Mexican. Cuando Diego Luna habla en español, es a 100% mexicano, güey. So, like, obviously.
Yeah.
Cuando salió en un interview Diego Luna con Conan O'Brien. El pinche güero, el funny guy.
Yeah.
Le hace, you need to learn how to talk slang in Spanish, vato. Le hace, okay, show me. He's like, ¿qué pedo? And he's like, ¿qué pedo? Like, no, don't say ¿qué pedo? Say, ¿qué? He's like, ¿qué pedo? Pedo. Like that. He said, what does it mean? He's like, what fart? He's like, what fart? Just know that that's like something that a Mexican would understand. Y luego le enseñó otra que they had to blur it out. Dije, I wonder what it was. Pero sí, me imagino que dijo una pinche mala palabra. Como no te pases de verga o algo así. Y hasta cuando digo, what does that mean? Y they blurred it out again. Le dice, you know I can't say that on TV. I'm in NBC.
That's funny.
Y ya cuando escuché, dije, ese es otro que también, pero that was Mexican.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't expect Pedro Pascal to do that kind of stuff. But if you're playing a Mexican in a movie, I expect you to say that kind of stuff. Porque, like, como cuando J-Lo played Selena. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. I'm not gonna lie, pero do you really think she's Mexican in the movie?
Nah.
Cuando hablaba español se escuchaba un poquito Puerto Rican y todo, like, so I'm like, and I do understand that she was more Chicana. I understand that.
Yeah.
Y cuando hablaba poquito español, digo, okay, te la paso. But the girl that did the TV show, I forgot her name. Ella es colombiana, I think. Ella, I'm like, okay. I'm like, so I felt like it was more authentic because she was not as known. El que salió en Netflix. I don't know if you saw the TV show.
No,
It's a good one. I liked it. Y bueno, yo me miré one season. So, ese season me gustó.
No hay tiempo para Netflix.
No hay tiempo para Netflix. Netflix brings out too much original content that you're like, damn, what did I miss? ¿No has visto el Chente? And they make Chente look like a bad guy from what I heard. From what I've heard.
Vicente Fernandez?
Ajá.
I haven't seen it.
There's es una serie se llama El Rey. And I think they made him look like a bad person. Que él se robaba las letras y todo eso.
Damn. Yeah, well, también at the end, ya when people were taking pictures of them, así con las viejas le agarraba aquí
Well, I mean, that's just being an 80-year-old.
I know, but still, dude, like, I think they're like, dude, you can't be doing that.
There's como cuando salió another one that we forgot to mention that was like big for Hispanics, Coco.
Oh, yeah.
El niñito era mexicano, right, if I recall? Or was he Mexican-American?
Should be.
I think he was Latino, but...
Yeah. El que hizo la voz.
Ajá, que hizo la voz. Es mexicano, ¿verdad? So, from what I understand, muchos dicen que el villano es Chente. Y el flaquito que se muere, el papá, es José Alfredo Jiménez. So, from, like, they can't do Chente dirty like that. Y porque todavía no se había muerto Chente, that's why they didn't put him as como Pedro Infante, que lo miras muerto en a Frida Kahlo y todo eso. And I'm like, that can't be Chente. Until I started hearing que es cierto que le robaba muchas canciones a otros lyrical artists. But I'm like, en esos tiempos, I mean, you can see it, but I don't know. He knew that he had the voice. I don't think he should have done that if he knew he had the voice. If it's true.
Yeah.
If it's true.
But that's the thing. He probably had the voice, but didn't have the lyrics.
Pero por eso se compran.
Yeah, pero no quería comprarlo, se robó. Come on.
If.
He was barely making it. Mexico no había money on that time.
Yeah,
eso sí. It's like, that's why, I'm pretty sure you know this, pero Joan Sebastián y Juan Gabriel dicen que vendían mucha música before they became artists themselves. So I was like, damn, imagine if they actually sang all that song before they made it big.
Yeah.
Y la razón eran porque dicen que they got tired of writing for people and they were becoming famous out of their words. So that's why they started doing their own shit. Y like, you cannot, es como le digo a todos, para enamorar a una girl, you listen to Juanga. Dije, to get llorar porque te dejó la girl, you listen to Chente.
Oh, pensé que los Wookiees.
Nah, los Wookiees are good, but I'm not gonna. It's different style. Yo estoy hablando como más en ranchera style.
Oh, los Freddy's.
Los Freddy's are the shit. I'm not gonna. Nah, y Grupo Indio is the shit. I like Grupo Indio.
¿Y los Yonix?
Los Yonix, I only like Rosas Blancas.
Ah, okay.
I haven't really. Nunca me metí mucho con los Yonix.
Ah, okay.
Y ahora all those artists que estamos diciendo ahorita.
Yeah.
Juanga. ¿Cómo se llama este puto güero? Harry Styles.
Oh,
That fool's been stealing all his shit, fool. Like, la manera que se viste Harry Styles, que con un burgundy suit.
Oh,
que
I saw
todo
that.
igualito a
Yeah.
Juanga. Like, bro, like...
¿Quién es Harry Styles?
¿Cuál canta la de Harry Styles?
Damn, bro. I'm blank right on my head, pero...
Es un pinche güerito. ¿Sí miraste la de Eternals? ¿La movie?
Yeah.
El que sale hasta el mero último, cuando salen todos los credits. Que dice, oh, yo soy Thanos' brother. Ah, shit. La de...
No, pero... No sé, pero este...
Just look it up after the show and you'll see who's Harry Styles. Y
Yeah.
ese güey le está robando la fashion de Juanga, se la está robando. Se la está robando bien feo. Y nobody, because Juanga didn't make it Hollywood. He's big in Mexico.
Yeah.
Llegó para acá a tocar.
Yeah.
But he wasn't big. Like, no dijeron en las news americanas, oh, se murió Juanga. Cuando se murió Chente, I was listening to Power 106.
Yeah.
Oh, the greatest legend of Mexico died. Dije, shit, you didn't get that from Juanga. I'm a big Juanga guy. Like, a mí me gusta Juan Gabriel. So, de todos esos that made it to Hollywood, I don't think no one made it to Hollywood out of the big artists in Mexico.
Nah.
Like,
No.
if... No.
None of them.
None of them. Y todo porque no sabían inglés. Pero they could, like, ahorita yo pienso que sí le pudieran, como maybe a Marco Antonio Solís, maybe they'll probably, like, oh, you can be the abuelito in the background.
They're here walking away.
Quiéreme. Como cuando miré la movie de Under the Same Moon, la de Eugenio Derbez con Kate del Castillo. I've seen that movie many times y nunca puse atención que pinche Mario Almada sale en la movie.
No mames.
Nunca me he dado cuenta. Y la miro y hasta que I think I was watching it 2 years ago. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, Mario Almada. I'm like, what the fuck?
It was just like a little bit,
así,
yeah.
como un cameo. And I was fucking laughing. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, they caught me off guard. Y la había visto y nunca le puse atención de que ese güey está ahí en el background. Y era before he died. Era... I think he died like 2 years later.
Oh, shit.
Y cómo se llama, but those are cool. Like, that shit's cool. Eugenio Derbez es otro que también ayuda mucho. I feel like él ayuda mucho a traer
Like
people.
new talent.
New
Yeah.
talent. Omar Chaparro. I don't think he's gonna make it big, but I feel like he should have been big. He's very, very funny. I like his comedy. Y too bad that he didn't make it big. I think he's
Yeah.
funnier than Aldo Ramones. That's my opinion.
Yeah, he has quite a few movies.
Yeah.
They're
Mi
not that big.
mi favorite one, la de él es la de No Manches Frida. I like that one. I don't know if you've seen it, pero basically es a remake de la movie de Chente, donde Chente se va a un pueblo y él es un bank robber y se hace pasar por maestro. I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've seen.
No Manches Frida is that movie. Y lo hace No Manches Frida 2, que es different, pero No Manches Frida, la part 1, es idéntico, nomás que ya renovada en estos años. Y es lo que me hice mirar que even la de Chente, que también es una remake de otra old movie con otro older artist. And I was, dije, pues...
También las de Eugenio Derbez. Las Under the Same Moon.
¿Es remake? ¿De cuál?
Es remake de otras que pasaron.
Pero yo nunca he visto una igual. Well, maybe porque soy muy...
Pero es de más americana.
Okay,
Son más
okay.
americanas. También la de...
Instructions Not Included. Esa es una remake de...
Esa también.
Ay, ¿cómo se llama la movie? There's a movie, I forgot, I rewatched it. Y tiene casi todo igual. Lo único diferente que cambia...
Just the name,
the
basically.
Name. Ajá, the name. Y que él era un actor instead of a stunt... Oh, no. Que él era stunt actor y en original era un actor. Un actor lawyer o algo así.
Y también la otra donde se le olvida todo, güey.
Esa sí es una complete remake. Esa es, la original se llama Overboard.
So tiene como... Tiene como 3 o 4 películas son remake.
Sí.
Pero
Y,
pues out of the 4 of them...
a mí
está
me...
siendo famoso.
Y eso sí, yo siempre voy a decir eso, like, cuando tienes un artista that can make any movie good, it doesn't matter if it's a remake. It's like, oh, you just did it. Yo siempre miro esto. ¿Qué es lo que hiciste diferente?
Yeah.
Did you change the story a little bit? Was it more better? Como one of my favorite remakes de all time in movies es la de The Thing. Es la que salió en 1989, not the 2011 one. Esa es una remake de las 1950s. So obviously va a ser mucho más diferente. Pones a pinche John Carpenter que hizo la de Halloween, que haga esa movie, le das dinero para que haga pinche budget y todo. Oh, way fucking better movie. They remade it. I was like, no mames, computer against fucking prosthetics.
Yeah.
Muy diferente, you know, and that's where it sucks. Pero lo de Eugenio Derbez, because I feel like I watched those first, like lo de Under the Same Moon. If I were to see the cuál es la original story, I still think I would go Under the Same Moon for two reasons. Porque hay inglés y español, so it's mixed. So obviously I'm gonna relate more. Y porque la miré primero. It's really hard cuando yo mire la original y cuando la miro en remake, que me guste la remake.
Yeah.
Pero cuando miro la remake first y a veces miro la original, I'm like, I don't think so. La de Dawn of the Dead. La de 2004, que corren los pinches zombies.
Yeah.
Está la original that's like a fucking classic, and I like the remake porque está más scarier, porque son running zombies.
Yeah.
Y las otras todavía son así like slow
Caminando.
zombies. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Good movie. No like todo eso. It's probably better than the remake. It's just that the remake corren. No, fuck.
Yeah. Whole tax adoption.
La de Compadres con Omar Chaparro is a remake, pero es My Best Friend. Y son de unos cops que le matan a su best friend y luego él se hace partner de otro güey. Y en Compadres, I feel like because we relate to that word. Y even him trying to explain qué es un compadre, he's like your brother, but more than your brother. He's like a best friend, but not your best friend, more than a best friend. I'm like, yeah, you can't fucking explain compadres at all in inglés. Como el cuncuño. Aquí en inglés es my brother-in-law. I'm like, no, he's not your brother-in-law. Your brother-in-law es el hermano de tu esposa.
Yeah.
Y aquí se usa el cuncuño es igual, es un brother-in-law acá. Y I'm like, verga, we fucking invent consuegros. Concuños, consuegros, compadres. Like,
Yeah.
So those are cool terms that in movies, when I see them, I'm like, oh shit, I'm like, I know that word.
Yeah.
Like, it just, and for me, it's como un extra point. Good job, you guys did good on that.
Yeah.
Cuando usan little extra
like
words.
little verbiage and stuff like that que usan.
Sí, exactly. But that's just me when it comes to the Latino world. Y si Blue Beetle pega, I feel like we are going to have a good moment for Hollywood for Latinos.
Yeah.
For me. So, before we end this, I got to give a special shout out to one of the bigger names in Hollywood that I completely forgot about him, John Leguizamo. Ese güey salió en Empire, salió en the John Wick movies, pero él es el pinche ratoncito que sale en Ice Age.
Yeah.
El güey no ratoncito, pero el sloth.
Oh.
That's him. That's the voice. So, but he's been in Hollywood for many, many years. Y yo lo defendí mucho a él cuando es esto. I don't mind cuando, como por decirlo, The Little Mermaid, que la van a hacer morena. Para mí es un cartoon. I don't care, es una cartoon. Pero cuando van a hacer la movie del Che Guevara and you get a white guy playing him, that's where it's disrespectful. So he was getting mad at that que no hay muchos Latinos represented.
Yeah.
Y a lot of people started, just because we say the same thing for blacks. And it's like, no, it's not true. Digo, I'm not making a big deal for the Little Mermaid to being black. Digo, but this is a white guy playing a Latino, un Cuban.
Yeah.
Y se llama James Franco. Como Ben Affleck. I don't know if you ever guys saw the movie Argo. In True Story, el vato era Mexican American and Ben Affleck played him. Pero Ben Affleck es mexicano because he habla español. No, but like it's little details like that where I get pissed off. I'm like, hey, if you're gonna do a biography,
Yeah.
get a Latino.
Yes. At least somewhere close to the demographic.
Sí,
Yeah.
Well, I would just say Latino. Like Latino can be puertorriqueño, mexicano.
That's what I said, the demographic. So just
I
depends.
thought because you meant like maybe barba grande y que parezca Fidel Castro.
No. I feel like demographic así que sea latino.
Sí,
like
sí.
if you get it outside, it's like you said, bro. Like no.
Como ahorita que dijiste, cuando te dije, he's not gonna make it big, de Pedro Pascal.
Uh-huh.
That would have been perfect for him. La del Che Guevara. I think. Is Hispano, Latino.
Yeah.
He's old. Unless you're gonna go with a young not Che Guevara, perdón. Fidel Castro.
Yeah.
I'm like, just because están diciendo James Franco. You know who's James Franco?
Yeah.
James Franco es el de Spider-Man 3. O el de Spider-Man, aquel güey. El que tiene la pinche risa siempre. He's gonna be Fidel Castro. And that's like, es un insulto. Even though I'm not Cuban, es un insulto. Es como si agarraran... Como si agarraran a quien, a Tobey Maguire, que fuera Cantinflas.
He wouldn't have taken it.
Probably con sus bigotitos, get a tan. So like, yo diría en eso de Hollywood, like, if the world is based on a true story, stick to the Latino.
Yeah, stick to the facts.
Ya dije, yo siento que ya hay muchos latinos que saben hablar inglés, even if it's Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Y que la haga así. We got Huerta, who's good in English. Diego Luna's getting better. Oscar Isaac, Pedro Pascal, John Leguizamo, que saben hablar perfect English. Y ya no es para que se le estén dando a otros güeyes.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Ya lo demás que cartoons, que por decirlo se hace en la movie de Miles Morales de Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's Puerto Rican and he's black. So I'm like, si se ofenden si agarran uno que es full moreno, I would kind of feel offended too, pero es una cartoon, so
Yeah.
don't get too offended. It's just a cartoon.
Yeah.
Because in reality, no hay tantos morenitos que son Puerto Rican.
Yeah. Not really mix.
Yeah,
Ajá,
no,
no, hay muchos mix que hay, I'm trying to say actors.
Oh.
Like, because I can name you Shakur Stevenson, que es un boxer. Y él tiene, haz de cuenta como que estás mirando a pinche Miles Morales, tiene un little fro, tiene una big smile. Su mamá es de Puerto Rico, su papá es American, y es moreno. He's from New Jersey, Miles Morales from Brooklyn. So, like, they're in the East Coast.
Yeah.
He represents both, tiene sus both flags, pero no habla español. Y Miles Morales, I don't think he talks Spanish.
No.
He does.
Oh, he does?
A little bit.
Very,
Okay.
very little.
So
Like,
sí.
yes, mamá.
Ese es Coco, güey. Mamá
No.
Coco.
No, he literally said that to his mom porque su mamá le dice que haga like, sí, mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sí, ya me acuerdo. So, I'm excited for the new movie, pero, like, es lo que estoy diciendo. No hay mucho, so you can't really hate on that. Y no van a agarrar un pinche boxeador a actuar. Imagine que, like, lo único que vas a ver pelear y ya.
Ya va a estar.
And he's actually a defense fighter.
There you go. ¿Sí?
Son de los que corren.
There you go.
So, that's my biggest gripe when it comes to Hollywood. Like, I think we have enough to represent us.
Yeah.
El que sí nunca aprendió bien en inglés fue Antonio Banderas, and somehow that because of his looks
Made it big.
made it big.
Yeah.
Oh, y su pelo largo.
Yeah.
Ya once he cut it, ya nadie lo quería. Y Enrique Iglesias never made it big, but he was in movies.
Yeah.
So, like, de artistas, J-Lo. When I told you, a ver quién de artistas, ya me acordé. J-Lo's the biggest one.
Yeah.
The artist. The English, the males. Yeah, I have to go with... ¿Quién sería? No, Enrique Iglesias only came out in Once Upon a Time in Mexico. And I don't think... He came out in the TV show, and that was it. No, I don't think ha habido artistas que... In English movies. In English movies, not a lot.
Males, no.
No, huh?
No.
Oh, Snoop Dogg. Oh, no, he's not Latino.
No, man.
Es que cantó con banda MS.
Ahí sí te
Why would
pasaste,
I
bro.
say that? Why would I say that? Damn, that was disrespectful.
Ahí sí te pasaste, bro.
Bueno, pues es que cantó.
Yeah.
Y le hizo un honor a Chenta también, so
Yeah.
he's invited to the carne asada.
Yeah. No, he definitely is. He
No,
definitely
like,
is.
honestly, like, ¿quién sería? Nadie. I don't think nadie.
Yeah.
No. Aquí la oportunidad está grande para Bad Bunny.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember cómo se llama this guy in the Umbrella Academy. También es, he plays the character named Diego.
Oh, sí, I know who you're talking about. El que pelea así como con navajas and all that shit.
Yeah.
But he's not a singer, is he?
No.
No, okay, like
He's young.
I think he's
so-
Mexican American too.
Yeah, porque también he came out in a movie, I think with I think it was like in New York with like the M13 gang type of thing.
Oh, okay.
Like
okay.
he came out with the guy that came out in the MCU. ¿Cómo se dice que se llamaba?
¿Huerta? ¿El Tenoch?
No, I think so. I think both of them, they both came out in
that movie?
In that movie where they're both like gang members. Y todo ese pedo,
Okay.
So I remember he was talking about an interview too. It's like, hey, you know, I kind of hate that they're kind of giving me these roles, like only because like I'm Mexican, they're giving me like these fucking cholo, you know, roles only.
Pero es como dijo Eli. Bueno, el quote que dijo de Huerta,
Yeah.
que le dijo su teacher, le dice, hey, you might not be the starting 11, you might not play all the minutes, but if you play 5 minutes, you make sure que
You
metas
play
un
good.
pinche golazo.
Yeah.
So even if you're getting those small roles,
Yeah.
like, hey, well, you act your shit out. Para que,
Exactly.
like, damn, este güey, como Training Day, con Denzel Washington y Ethan Hawke. Se meten en una scene donde hay puro cholo y hay un güey, ¿qué onda, güey? What's up? Like, y empezó a hablar como con pinche brochota. And I was like, damn, that fool's like a badass gangster. I look him up, motherfuckers from Saudi Arabia. o algo así, pues, algo así.
Yeah.
Pero no, yo pensé que era latino. He was playing a Mexican guy. Cuando ni siquiera es mexicano, I'm like, you see, I'm like, that's what happens. Because you don't want to take that role. Se lo dan a otro güey que sí va a querer. And he's going to act his role out. Y ese güey hizo más movies.
Yeah.
Y salió una movie de colombiana.
They should have brought on Hector, güey.
Oh, but that fool, like, in todas his places, I think he's Hector in every fucking movie.
Yeah, I think he is, bro. That's what I'm saying.
And he likes it. And he likes it. That's,
If anything, that's by the way he knows now. Ni se llama Hector, le dicen Hector.
Salió en The Walking Dead Season 1. Salió en Season 1. Y el episodio se llamaba Vatos. So eran unos cholos that were actually taking care of older people. Y so they were actually... They don't know, we're not cholos, man. We're just... We call ourselves vatos.
Oh, yeah.
La sé. But we're actually nurse assistants. So eran nurses los güeyes en una daycare, en una de viejitos.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh shit, nomás que they acted out y al último son nurses, son ayudantes. And I was like, oh shit, I'm like, that's kind of cool. Y pero sale Hector.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, what's up, dog?
Hey, where you from? You lost, fool?
Yeah, but we're, I would say,
funny.
I would say we just gotta be happy for the future.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, como te dije, Ortega, who's young, if that Blue Beetle kid, I don't know who he is, but if he makes it big, hablando español, por favor. O que agarren a Eli, que agarren a Raúl, Edgar, shit, I'll act it out.
Damn, bro, don't even tell me, dude. I'll be over here doing backflips and everything. Now let's go. I'll be like, parkour.
Shit, I'll be that guy in the 7-Eleven where they think that he's Indian and he's fucking Mexican. He's like, no way, no mames.
I would have liked to come out in a movie, pero de boxing or some shit like that.
Algo así. No cualquiera movie.
No, not cualquiera.
I feel like I would do a movie, pero tiene que ser como comedy.
Comedy.
Ajá. Y tiene que haber unos... Pero nah, because like that, I would like to see a movie como Blue Beetle de puro latino, como aquí que estemos en Los Ángeles, Orange County, San Diego, lo que sea, pero que sea una movie de latinos. Y I feel like that would be like my comfortable zone because I can talk Spanish and English, and that's where we all show up porque ya we're being natural. Está el pinche show que salió en Netflix again y es de una familia que I guess they have a restaurant o algo así, and it's actually a Mexican-American show. I haven't seen it. I've heard good things about it.
Yeah,
no lo he visto, pero dicen que sus tíos que son cholos y todo eso. So like, I'll give it a try one day, hopefully.
Yeah.
Pero it's just like me, I'm more into action.
It's a 3 out of 5.
Oh, 3 out of 5? So, you go by the 5 rating. I go by the 10 because I like to give out shitty movies 6s and 5s and 4s. Average movies are like 7s or 6.5s.
Okay, de 7 out of 10.
Okay, como Black Panther, para mí, Huerta or Namor. Ese güey, 9 out of 10 or 9.5. La movie.
He's wrong, yeah.
Yes, lo que hizo él, ¿verdad? La movie, I give it a 6.5 out of 10. I don't think it was that good.
Damn,
yeah. La de Thor, la que miraste aquí, el malo, 10 out of 10. Christian Bale, fuck yeah. La movie, 4. That was a shitty movie. That was worse than the other one. That was a fucking shitty movie, dude. The only reason I'm giving it a 4 porque Christian Bale was a 10.
Yeah,
so that would be like a fucking 1. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
Tú la miraste.
He just carried the whole movie.
He carried like Namor. Yeah. Namor carried the whole movie. Damn. So I would say this about the MCU: their villains are getting better. They're villains, right? They're villains. But la movie itself are becoming shitty. Honestly, if you watch Thor 4, mierda. On top of mierda, shoved with more mierda.
Is that the
Thor Love, some shit like that? Was it?
Love and Thunder. Love and Thunder.
There you go.
Y that's mierda, güey, neta.
That's out of here.
That was a 5 out of 10.
5? Nah, you gotta go bad. Like I said, if it wasn't for fucking Christian Bale, that shit would be a 3 full. That simple.
Damn.
People talk shit on Morbius. Like, even though there was no Latinos in that movie or something like that, I'm like, at least that movie la puse un domingo que estaba bien aburrido, and I can give it a 4. But I mean, I'm pretty sure que si le miraba en cine iba a estar más low. But Love and Thunder is caca, güey.
Yeah.
It's bad, güey. It's bad.
Shit.
Like, I don't look forward to watching part 5.
That's the end of Thor. That's the end of Thor right there,
say,
bro.
Thor will return in part 5. No, I'm like, no, for that, you guys fucked them up. I mean, I don't know how you guys are going to rescue that franchise. I think that you should just, like, call it quits y vámonos a otro. It was bad for me.
They're going to have a kid where they're going to try to do the same thing as...
Well, they had a kid. Well, I'm sorry, I spoiled it. Comes out of the trailers. I'm not spoiling anything.
Okay, there we go. Porque si la van a hacer como God of War, where they have a kid, el último she's gonna die off, y ahora is gonna have to raise him and how to show him how to be like a man y todo ese pedo.
It's almost like that.
That's what I'm saying.
It's almost like that. ¿Sí la miraste entonces?
No.
No? It's
I'm
almost like that.
I'm saying he's gonna have a kid, but your
No, he doesn't have a kid, pero like se acaba basically him adopting the bad guy's kid.
Ah, never mind.
Ajá.
Pensé que él le dio chelation a ella y ella salió embarazada, pero que resulta que no.
Pero
okay,
no,
okay,
like,
okay.
digo, era,
It was a little girl, ¿no?
sí. Y esa little girl es like actual hija de Chris Hemsworth. So I'm pretty sure it's like, oh, pon a mi hija. Like, fuck it. Pero
They
nah,
usually
like,
do that because they get more comfortable.
yes, pero like, come on. There's better actors out there. Nah, son niñas chiquitas también, ¿verdad?
As a little kid,
Yeah.
that's rare, bro. Que
like
hagan
who-
buenos actores.
Yeah, eso sí.
It's like, who was it? Angelina Jolie cuando she was playing Maleficent. Like, she had to put her own baby porque any other baby que they try to put on pensaba llorar. Pero
Oh, shit, I
como
didn't.
su baby reconocía a su mamá, pues ahí se pone todo feliz. Like, yeah, like, grab me.
I didn't know that actually.
Yeah.
Well, I know that como Will Smith con su hijo in Pursuit of Happiness.
Oh, yeah.
So like, es te digo, like, I feel like we're in a good road for Hollywood with Latinos. I would say respect the genre con those biography.
Yeah.
And if I can get an action guy out of the Latinos, it's gonna be Huerta. He's old, he's 40, but I feel like you can give him another action movie and he can do something solid.
He'll do the stunts.
Yeah, I don't think Pedro Pascal can do it. That's why. Like, he's good. I like him.
You're in love with that
He
fool.
seems more fit, though,
¿Quién?
Pedro.
You think he's more fit? ¿Nomás porque está más flaco?
Se mira. Yeah.
Huerta already did 2 action movies.
I know.
And he was flying in one. Esos pinches alitas.
Oh, hold me up, bro. Like, I can fly too.
No, well, I mean... A ver, mira. Huerta hizo la de Forever Purge. Hizo la de... A Mexican Gangster is an action movie. Hizo la de Namor. Pedro Pascal. You can say The Last of Us is action. Pero no ha habido tanta action. Game of Thrones, and he only had 1 action scene, and that was it. Y de ahí no tiene... Oh, Triple Frontier. Con la drug movie. And he was just the... He wasn't in the house, ¿verdad? Él nomás era el puro pilot.
Yeah, it was just...
He was just a pilot, yeah. So, like, no hizo tanta action. So, por eso te digo, when it comes to both doing actions, even Michael Peña has done more action than both of them. Pero I feel like Michael Peña ya está muy gordo, and I don't want to see him do action. I'm like, nah, bro, like... Yo quiero mirar un pinche Stallone mexicano, ¿no? Un pinche... un Andrés García, un pinche... ¿Quién era el otro? There's another Mexican guy who... Oh, Jorge... I can't remember his last name.
Arnold?
Jorge Salinas? No, that's the comedian, ¿no?
Jorge Salinas.
No,
He sounds familiar.
There is a... Okay. ¿Sí se
Sale
acuerdan?
en película, creo, de ladrones o some shit like that. No.
Se me hace que salió en esa.
Que son
ya.
3 o 2 guys.
Ajá. Sí. So that guy, like, ese le decían que él era el Stallone de México. Y Jorge Rivera se llamaba el güey. So he was like el Stallone.
Okay.
Pero he never made it big. Like,
Yeah.
he was big in Mexico again. And Andrés García, he would be like the Bruce Willis, the Harrison Ford, porque estaba carita el güey. Y ya el cara fea, el pinche grandote de México, el que siempre le hacía de bad guy.
El llorón.
He would be like the Arnold. Pero because he was just big, he wasn't like actual handsome and solid.
Yeah.
This fool was he was just big.
Big.
Hay una movie que se llama El Guadalupano.
Okay.
Y he's fighting like a cartel because they stole his picture de una Guadalupe.
No.
So technically that movie was remade into The
Yeah.
Protector. Que es de un güey que se roban su pinche elefante, and this fool just starts fucking hitting it as the
Yeah.
same movie, except one wants to go get his elephant back y el otro quiere agarrar la pinche picture de Guadalupe. Todo porque le dice a su papá, mijo, tienes que llevar esto a la iglesia. Lo que pase, tú tienes que llevarlo a la iglesia. Le dice, ok, papá.
No manches.
Good movie though. I mean, it's you gotta turn off your fucking brain and enjoy a fucking movie.
Yeah.
Some movies you can do that. Some movies you just have to do that.
No manches.
Now we're getting to the end. Ahora sí.
Yeah.
I have a quote. Before that, Edgar, any closing thoughts?
Let's just support each other, support the community. I mean, that's the best thing we could do to put ourselves out there. Yeah, no, it's just hard for, I mean, I'm guessing Latinos in general just to kind of like move up the ladder. I mean, sometimes I feel like we're kind of treated worse than other races.
Yeah.
Because we're still at the bottom, and then two is like, especially like our parents being like, say, undocumented, that's even worse because now it's like, oh, we won't have a fighting chance. So what we gotta do? You gotta have the sun, which is like us. You know, fight for them because
Yes.
unfortunately they don't have one. So definitely we gotta support each other. I mean, Latinos, we gotta stick up together. And I know there's a lot of people that hate out there, but at the end of the day, we all gotta support each other because that's the only way we're gonna come up, convivir juntos, y seguir adelante. That's the only way that we're gonna do it.
Yeah, true. Eli, closing thoughts?
Not really, but
Get deep.
Okay.
Say something from the heart.
I got something.
He's gonna be the third co-host. So this is the new cast. He will be showing up when he can. Of course, he won't make it, but the show must go on.
Yep.
He'll be on virtual. He'll be on virtual. But sorry about that. So you have to say something good out of the heart now.
Fucking took it away. I forgot. Okay.
Now use your brain now.
let me think about it. Fuck, bro.
I'm sorry, I took it away. We're gonna have to rewind. Here, I'll do my closing thoughts. I won't do the closing quote. I'll just do my closing thoughts. Just like Edgar said, esto lo traje mucho because I really wanted to bring it out. We actually did this episode a few weeks ago, like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and we just couldn't bring it out because of audio, because of footage, and I ended up deleting everything.
Technical difficulties.
Yes, and then the George Lopez came out last week. So that kind of gave me like, more awareness, let's get it out there. Because even though we're a small channel, you never know who's going to listen to it. And if you're listening to it, just share it. Porque al último, it's true. Hispanos or Latinos do have to help each other. Even if it's not in Hollywood, even if it's not in music industry.
Yep.
In work, we have to. Si está la mano, échale la mano. Always pay it back. Y siempre ayudar al siguiente Latino.
Exactly. That's how it's supposed to be.
Or Hispano.
Yeah.
Because there's a difference. We'll get into that on another podcast between a Latino and Hispanic. Eli?
Okay, well, I don't know cómo decirlo, pero yendo al money thing, el dinero siempre va a ser dinero, sucio, malo, de donde venga siempre va a ser dinero.
Yes.
El dinero va y viene, pero el tiempo no. So, siempre hay que tenerlo presente, vivir la vida, con buenas intenciones y como dice él, ayudándonos el uno al otro, el prójimo también.
That's nice. I like that. That was it?
Yeah.
I like it. That was deep for you people, right? Remember, enjoy the moments, especially con la cultura de nosotros.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I'm changing carne asada to medium rare, but that's different. That's the best part about what I'm going to read about this quote de John Leguizamo. Is that being Latino means living in a duality with the abundance of two cultures, not just one. You're able to navigate two worlds, in English speaking and Spanish speaking one.
Yep.
So yo ya tengo la fortuna de probar una carnita asada con mis amigos, but when I want to get fancy dancy, I can get my fucking steak medium rare, please.
There you go. Exactly, dude.
Bueno, vivo.
All right, guys. Cool. Till next time.
We are out.